Hey, everybody.
Hey, welcome to For Fact's Sake, the podcast where we take a random topic and Google the facts.
So you don't have to. Eddie has a corny joke about...
What?
What'd you tell me in the hallway?
No, I don't remember.
We were God on the pod?
We got God on the pod. This week, we have our first guest on For Fact's Sake. Super excited. What can I say? He's a broadcasting Hall of Famer, and I'm a huge fan.
Uh-oh.
Here he is. Charlamagne the God.
Peace.
Do you know what our show's about?
Have no idea.
We just Google shit.
Okay.
But honestly, it came from quarantine because... So before I started Horrible, I was a fan of Eddie like 5 years ago.
Okay.
And he taught me how to make a podcast. And the first thing he said was like, if you're doing it for the money, it's not going to happen. Like, don't even start.
She called.
Right.
She asked me. She said to me, "Hey, I'm a big fan of the podcast. Can I have some pointers?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's get on the phone." And I told her, "You remember what I said? I said, don't do it for the money. They can sense lack of authenticity. They can sense if you're just kind of like digging for cash. Have fun with your friend on the mic, and people will like it."
Have fun with my friend. And we went to
That's it.
therapy.
And now it's one of the biggest podcasts in America. So
That's a fact.
that's it.
Isn't that crazy? But
You never know who you're going to be nice to. What happens? Be nice to as many people as you can. You never know.
That's real.
You never know who's on the come up.
That's real. My grandma would always say, manners will take you where money won't.
There you go.
You know what I mean? So holla at everybody. Speak
I'm a
to everybody when you walk in the room.
Yep.
I'm a stand-up comedian. No one helps you more than comedians because they get it. They sense what you're going through.
They do.
No one helps
They
you more
feel
than
your
comedians.
pain.
They put you on. They introduce you to industry. They say, "Yo, he's the guy or she's the person. She's the girl. You got to get on them."
Wow.
You do that, though, and you know that.
Yeah.
You are not in a room with anybody before you try to introduce them.
Who?
You.
Am I not in a room with anybody?
I've watched you do that. If someone walks in a room, you always say their name or why they're great or why they got to meet the other person. Like, you do that a lot.
Yeah. But I also speak to strangers, too. Like, if I walk in a room and I don't know the person,
Yeah.
I just say, "Yo, what's up? How are you?" Introduce myself.
Yeah, me too.
And then, they introduce themselves, and that leads to a lot of good networking at times, too.
Yeah.
Listen, I've seen Beyonce walk in rooms and speak to everybody.
That's great.
So if Beyonce can walk in a room and speak to everybody, who the fuck are we?
Exactly.
I know.
Exactly.
And not just speak, introduce herself. Like,
The nerve.
Wow.
yes, hi, I'm Beyonce. Like, nigga, we know. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know you're Beyonce.
Oh, I'm a big Solange fan.
Who have you tripped out over?
Who have I tripped out over?
Well, like, had to hold it. Oprah?
Nah.
Huh.
Nah.
Obama?
Mine are weird. Like, I like people like Clarence Avant. You know what I'm saying? I had lunch with Clarence Avant. Y'all know who Clarence Avant is?
No.
Oh, you should watch The Black Godfather on Netflix.
Oh, I've never watched it, but I
Yeah,
will.
Clarence Avant is like this. He's this brother from Climax, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? I'm from South Carolina. But he just, man, he's had his hand in a little bit of everything. Like the way he's able to navigate through different worlds, from politics to celebrities. And like he's the reason Jim Brown was in movies. Or like,
Wow.
Wow.
he had a record label back in the day. And he was like, Barry Gordy had all the black acts. I'm gonna go get the white act. Like stuff like that. Like Bill Withers was his artist. Like the guy who did the Mission Impossible theme
Damn,
song.
did he roll into lunch?
The real renaissance.
Bill
Yeah,
Withers.
he's 90.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, I had lunch with him. I actually had lunch with him like a month or so ago. With my man,
Oh, no, I got to watch it.
Brian Johnson. But yeah, I had lunch with him like 2 months ago. So it's like guys like that, because like he's somebody, like it's 4 people that I model myself after, right? Clarence Avant, Sean Jay-Z Carter, Arsenio Hall, and Petey Green. Petey Green is an old school radio personality from Washington, D.C. He had a movie made about his life that Don Cheadle starred in called Talk to Me.
Yes, I know what that movie is.
Yes, and like I never met Petey, of course, but I was always influenced by the way he maneuvered on radio and how he carried himself on radio and what he stood for on radio. Like, he understood the platform was bigger than him and he was really about the people. Jay-Z, I love the way that, he does his business, and I love the evolution of him.
Yeah.
From Jay-Z, the rapper, to Sean Jay-Z Carter, the husband, the man, the business mogul. And I just love the way Rock Nation is set up, because it's just like all his family and friends, right? Like everybody eats. Arsenio, because I just love what he did in the TV space. You know what I mean? Like there was a time where you
disrupted it. You
really
disrupted
when
it.
nobody was giving black voices a platform, and nobody was giving black people an audience. Like these people that became icons and legends.
Yeah.
The only place they could go was Arsenio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Those years of Living Color too introduced a lot of hip hop acts in the 90s. That's how you got introduced to Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul.
Yes.
It was big for me.
Wu-Tang performing on late night. Bow Wow when he was a kid coming out with Snoop. Like
That
so
shit is
those
crazy
4
to me.
people influenced me. So those are the 4 that like oh shit. Like even I'm talking to Jay. Oh shit, I'm
I know, that shit
talking
is
to
crazy.
Arsenio. Like
Speaking of Jay-Z, New York's finest.
Oh, yeah, our
the
topic today.
sorry, I didn't.
No.
No.
That was the point. The fuck?
Okay.
Hi.